welcome to my channel Riartsy. I'm Rianne and today we're going to be working on the cheeks of our Lydia Deetz portrait, crochet portrait. So here it is so far. This is what I've got it to at the moment. So we're going to be working on this section and that section today, and it's quite an easy one really. Once you see what I'm doing, you could probably just carry on autopilot. Keep me on in the background just to keep an eye on what I'm doing. Mute me because I had to go on a bit, don't I? And enjoy the process really. Any problems or questions, just let me know in the comments or reach out on any of my social medias. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's enough. So let's get started. We are going to start building up now this section here and try and fill in all of this gap of the cheek and try and make this look a little bit more normal. So I'm going to be working sideways. I think that's going to be better because we can sort of, yeah, see what we're doing, or I can see what I'm doing. Right, so let's start by getting our green. So we've got those two greens, and we've got the neon and the green. So I'm not using neon, I'm using the green. And yeah, so let's start now. Right, okay. So turning your work to the side like mine, let's sort of join around about here. So that's where I'm going to be joining the same colour actually that's already there. So pop it here. So chain one to start with, yarn over, and let's do a half double crochet. Yarn over again, and we'll go straight into a double crochet. Double crochet, and again double crochet. And I think we can get away with doing a fair few double crochets around here. We've got a little bit of room to play with to build up that section. Oops, sorry. And keep on going around. And let me just double check. Yeah, we've got a good gap there, haven't we? So yeah, we'll just carry on to about by here. I'm going to do two in that one as I get closer to the top. I'm not going to go round, I'm just going to, yeah, keep doing my double crochet until it's almost level with the top. And then I'll just do a chain one and then do those two single crochets in the stem of the double crochet. So squeeze two of those in. And then I will do a single where we did that double crochet, and then skip one and slip stitch. And that should, yeah, give it a fairly straight line. Here we go, cut that, pull through, and we can tuck that around the back. There we go, so that's quite nice, that's fine. Okay, I'm starting to lose my voice again. Right, okay. Now, let's have a little think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, yeah, keep going with that. So, looking now at this, I think I want to, so we stopped it there, didn't we, on the neon? So just count a few stitches up. I'm going to pop in the green there, the same colour green. Here we go. I'll just turn it around a bit. So chain one, and yarn over, half double crochet, yarn over, and we'll go straight into our double crochets. Double crochet again. I'm just going to work my way all the way around here to about here. Yarn over, double crochets. And as we sort of go around that corner, I know we've got a bit of room, but I want to leave that. I leave a little bit of space around the edge of the face for that final round that we'll do. Or, well, maybe not totally around, but we can do like a nice neat edge as all of the face is built up. It just looks better. Make it a bit neater. Okay, so I'm getting closer now. So sort of look and judge it. You can see that that is roughly the same height as that. So now I'm going to do my, well, actually we could probably do in the same stitch a half double crochet, and then we'll do a single, skip one, and yeah, see that? Do you see how nice that looks now? Like it sort of straightens it up and blends it in. There we go. That's that. And we've got plenty more to do. Okay. And yeah, we'll just keep going with that. So let's just join it. Yeah, let's just join it again. Maybe one stitch back now. Same colour. Chain one, yarn over, half double crochet. And again, we're going to do double crochet. And then double crochet again. Double crochet. And now I'm going to just build up this section. So, like that, you know, build up this area where my fingers will meet in there. Keep on going, double crochet. And then when, you know, when you're eyeballing it here, so when this, I'll keep going a minute. So when the side of these stitches almost line up to the side here, that's where we can bring it back down. Let's have a look, keep on going, double crochet. And again, I'm going to do one more, I think. So there, see, it's this stitch, the end of there is not far off lining up, yeah? So what I'm going to do for this is chain one and do those two singles. And a single where we did that last double crochet. And then skip one and slip stitch. And cut that off and hide it. See, there we go. Right. Okay. So why don't we now, if we get our two shades of green, so the lime and the green. So my green and my lime, I'm going to crochet with the both of them. I'll turn my picture upside down because that's just easier. I'm thinking around about halfway on this section here, maybe about there. That's where I'm thinking of joining the two shades of green. And I'm going to continue to go all the way, maybe so far here, and then finish it with that, drop the neon and carry on with that same shade. Just knocked my light. Here we go. So let's join the two shades of green. Now I want you to go straight into the next stitch rather than do a chain one, and just do a single crochet. Then yarn over and do a half double crochet, yarn over, do a double crochet, yarn over. I'm going into where I did a slip stitch there, so double crochet, there we are, double crochet again. Now we could, no, I think I'm going to go and do a double crochet in the back loop there of that chain one, or that leaning, that little, yeah, there's like the two little stitches there, or one little stitch. I think it was the chain one or whatever it was. Anyway, yeah, so now I'm going to go and do a half double crochet in this one, and a single in the same stitch, like so. I'm just trying to keep it as neat and lie flat as best I can. Now, when you're crocheting with the two strands, it can make, obviously the stitch is going to be thicker, and sometimes I feel the need to skip a stitch because it's going to make it bumpy, you know. So I think I'm going to skip that one and go into the next one with a single crochet. There you go. See, you can't even see a gap, so it definitely needed that. And then I'm going to put my hook in, drop the neon, and just do a single crochet with the green. And again in the next one, just with the green. Keep on going all the way to the end, like that, and slip stitch just somewhere along here, just to pull it in, and then you can cut the both off. There it is, right. Right, okay, that's how it's looking. Upside down, but it's fine. Right, now I think that we can get away with, I'm just going to twist it around, sorry, it's all over the shop. Right. Well, actually, maybe we can do another, with the two shades of green, start in here, go so far again, and then go back into our light green, or our green. So, and then we can, yeah, then we can just decide from there. So yeah, flip it back round again. Now, I've got, yeah, here we go. So I'm going to put it in as close as I can to here. Oh, there's a little gap, but that's fine. So with the two shades of green, let's just do some stitches across the bottom of the eye. Okay, here we go. Pull it through. In the next one, don't do a chain one. Should we just call it a carry stitch? I don't know, it's not even a stitch, but something that, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, because sometimes I do crochet into them, but anyway. There we go, so single crochet again in the next one. Single crochet again. And again. Hang on. Single crochet. Oops. Well, actually, I'm fine with just bringing the one through. I'm going to do a half double in this one. Half double crochet again. And then go back down to a single crochet. Single, single, drop the neon as you're getting closer to where we dropped it last time, and continue with that light green. So single, single, and I'm just going to end it here a moment. So slip stitch and cut them both off. Right, now you can see my stitching where I sewed it, so I'm just going to just pull it. You can knot it actually, I might knot it just to keep it tightly together. Where is it? I pull on a couple, I'll find it. There it is, I got it. So I'm just gonna get that piece and tie it. Right, stop it from wiggling out. Right, I want to start getting into the grey now. So, let's get shade 2 and 3 of our greys, okay? And we're just going to do a couple of these two together a moment. Hang on, so I've got my shade 2 and 3. Here we go. I'm just going to twist my work. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to, let me just think now. Okay, so, right, this is fiddly to explain. Wow. Okay, so I just want to go into the side of this nostril part here. So I'm thinking if I sort of pop my hook in by there and then join those two shades, I'm only going to do a couple just to build this gap here, and then I'm going to go just do shade 2 going forward, but I'm just going to pop the 2 together. Hang on, here we go. Right, what I want to do now is, so if you just chain 1 to get you going, single crochet into the next, like so, single crochet. Right, now it is going to be a bit fiddly to explain. We might have to have like a nice tall stitch here and lean it across again, and then we'll sort it out later, stitch it together. So let's just yarn over, and I'm going to go into this section here. So it's, yeah, there we go. And I'm going to do a double crochet with the both yarns. Here we go. All right, that was a double crochet. Now, you want to make sure it's still lying and you don't end up pushing it, doing too many stitches and it pushing that way. So you've just really got to feel for your work. I think I can get away with one more double crochet in this, well, in the drop by here, so that we can connect the two. So one more double crochet. And don't, you know, if you might only need one, I don't know. So if it looks okay with one and it sits nice, just do the one. So here we go. So that's it with the 2 for me. And I'll just see if it just sits nice a minute. Because look, it is going a little bit curly there. So I've got to be a bit careful. I think it's okay. I think that's all right though. Yeah. Right. So what I want to do is where it's leaning against the eye here, I'm going to pop my hook in and just do a slip stitch. I was going to carry on. Hang on, I'll do that again. But I just want to do a slip stitch, to be honest. Hang on. If I can do it. Slip stitch. Okay, I've got the one, that's fine. I can do a slip stitch with the one shade. Yeah, I got it. Right, so cut that. Pull it through. I'm just going to pull the other shade a bit tighter and tuck it around the back. Ah, I've made a potch of this. Hang on, get in. Hang on. Oh, it's so annoying. Right, here we go. Come on. We haven't got all day. So get your shade 2, and we're just going to do a little rim so far here, not too far, just about to where we cut off by there actually. See where that little bit of string is? Yeah, right, so turn it upside down, and actually I'm going to join it part way on what we just done on the last round. Do you want me to zoom in a bit? I think I will. There we go. Right, so shade 2, and what I think we should do is go straight into the next stitch there with a single crochet, and then half double crochet where we did that slip stitch on the last couple of stitches that we did. It's a little hole there, but it's fine. I'm going to do half double crochet and continue going so far across the eye, underneath the eye. Half double crochet, half double crochet, keep on going, single crochet as you get closer to it, closer to where we cut this piece, and then just slip stitch, and that's literally where I'm finishing off where that one finished on one of the other rounds that we did. Cut it, and there we go, pop it through. Right, okay, so that's how it's looking on mine. Now if I flip it, right, what I want to do now is go a shade darker. So I'm going to go to shade 3, and I'm going to start here. You can see it there. I'm going to start here, work my way up, and finish just before there, because I need to carry on on the side at some point. So yeah, I don't want to go too far. So shade 3 now. All right, grab that, shade 3. I'll just turn my work. So on the side of that darker patch here that we did, let's just go about here. I've gone through a bit of the yarn at the back. I'll just tuck that. There we go. Right, so attach your shade 3. And then straight away into the next stitch, let's do a single crochet. No, keep going with the singles. Single crochet in the next one. And then I'm just going to go across that little bridge that we did earlier. Single crochet. Single crochet in the next one. And another single. Just do as many as you need to get across. Single crochet. And then I'm thinking it needs to skip one as I'm coming across here. And I'm going to do a single crochet. There we are. Single crochet again. I'm just going to keep going, but leave, yeah, maybe stop about there. So stop on this one, like that with the slip stitch. And that way you've got space here to carry on with that shade around there if necessary, and same for the darker colour. But we'll come back to that bit. Right, okay, this shade is shade 3 as well. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to carry on now with this shade, and I want to build up, I want to fill that section in the same colour, same shade, shade 3. All right, yeah, and then we'll go to shade 4, which is the same as this section, to build that bit. And it should start coming together nicely. So shade 3, sorry for the confusion. Well, I'm confusing myself, I am. Right, so we can start around about here. So on the side there. So let's attach it there. So we're basically going to be filling this gap, bridging this section to that section. So we're just gonna go for it. Let's have a look. So chain 1, and then we're gonna half double crochet in the next stitch. And then we're going to do a double crochet in the next. Double crochet. Double crochet. And again. Keep on going until you get to like this sort of the corner there. Yeah, the corner. And then we'll just have a look together. Right, double crochet and another one. Now, it might, so this is the fiddly parts. So it might need, I think what we need to do is another one in the same space there, in that last double crochet there. Now we need to lean it across and attach it. So I'm just going to lean my hook across and that yarn and attach it here where it sits nice. And then pull it, slip stitch, and I'm going to cut it and pull through. And this is how I fill the gaps when I'm doing the cheeks or the chin or anything like this. And it starts bringing it all together, and then we can start, going a bit, anyway, I'll stop waffling. Right. Okay, do you see what I did there? So there's the gap, and I just leaned it against there, and now I'm going to keep on filling it, and it's probably going to be the case of going down, leaning, and attaching, leaning, until we can go neatly like this, if that makes sense. That's all I can, that's as best I can do. So, we started here, so let's sort of start just one little section in with the same colour, same shade I mean. Here we go. So let's attach our shade 3, and in the next one I'm doing a single, and then I'm going to do another single, and now I'm going to do a half double crochet, half double crochet again, double crochet, double again, and again. I'm just going over the top of the last row that we did until I get to, that's the slip stitch there that I'm going into. So that's another double, and then I'll just check if I can lean it, because it's got a bit of give, a little stretch. And to be honest, I'm not going to do 2 in that last one. I think it's fine to lean it across and just slip stitch. So you're pulling that section of the cheek nice and close. And I think that, that lies nice and flat as well. Cut, pull off. Right, and we're just going to keep repeating that until we fill in this section. So again, we're going to go another stitch in. Okay, so we started there last time, so I'm going to go here. Going to grab my shade 3 and do it again. So pull it through. I'm going to go straight into the next stitch with a single, single again, and then half double crochet, straight into my doubles now. Another double crochet. And I'm coming to the end, or the last double crochet that we did on the last row. Hang on. And yeah, I'm going to do it. So where we leaned it across, there's like a little gap, and I'm just going to, well, there's a little bit of room. I'm going to just do, oh, hang on. I'm going to do a double crochet in that connecting bit of yarn there. So that's another double crochet. Ooh, I think, yeah, I'm going to keep going. So where we connected it, I'm going to put a double crochet in there. Here we are. There we go, it's looking okay. And again, another double crochet next to it. Right, let me just check it's lying nice. Look, yeah. Now, I'm going to then lean it across and slip stitch to connect it, like that. So now we're starting to, yeah, now it's making it easier for us to, yeah, carry on. I don't know, it makes a nice shape anyway, once you've filled it. Then you can sort of do like that then. It'll look nice. Okay, so, right, it's looking good. I've only got a little section now like that to fill. We can do it. So I'm going in about there, which is, again, it's about 1 stitch in from where we started last. So pull it through. So straight into the next stitch with a single, and then I'm going to go into a half double crochet and then a double crochet. We can still get away with some doubles, it's got plenty of room. Another double, a double crochet again, and then just check. Yep, keep going. So there's a double. Right, now where we did that connecting slip stitch, you can see there, I've pulled it apart a little bit. I'm going to do a double crochet in that section, sort of between the yarn. Right, here we go. And then there's enough it's got enough pull in the yarn, yeah, to be able to then lean across and slip stitch. So I'm slip stitching it there. You can see the gap, skipping a couple there, and there we go. I'm pulling it. There we are. And then tuck it round. So where we started, we joined it here, didn't we? Yeah. That's where we started. So I just want to do some smaller stitches going up here to bigger ones to stop by there. All right, so same color, same shade 3. Here we go. So join it there where we started on that section. Go straight into the next stitch with a single, then a single again, and single, 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 and then I can get away. I think now we can start, oops, hang on, yarning over and do some half double crochets, half double crochet, whoops, do that again, sorry, half double crochet, half double crochet, and again half double. Keep on going with the half doubles until you're closing in on that curve there. So I think now I'm going to do a double crochet, hang on, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and then that's where we joined it, and I'm going to pop a half double crochet in there like so, with a single next to it, another, well, and oh, actually I don't want to go too far. Then basically where we see the two different colors there, I'm going to pop my hook in and just slip stitch. I nearly went too far then, but yeah, that's fine, because I want to leave this color, this shade open, so I can, yeah, so it'll look nice as I go around the other side. To split the yarn, it didn't take it all through. There we go, no big deal. Right, and just keep on making sure your work is lying flat. Okay, so now I just want to, that shade 2 that we were using here, we'll go back to that in a minute. I just need a little bit more wiggle room before I continue on that section. So let me just see. Yeah. So basically, let's attach it where we have that little stitch left there. Oh, there we go. So add our shade 2. Now chain 1, and we'll single crochet into where we did the slip stitch, and then yarn over, half double crochet, and then slip stitch, and then cut that off. Just need a little bit more grey there, and then I think I want to get that light grey, or that shade 2, and our green, not the neon, but the other shade, the same as this, and we're going to crochet with the 2 shades starting in this stitch there. Here we go, pop your hook in there, and we'll do straight in for a single crochet, and then we'll do a half double crochet in that one, do a single in the same stitch, and then we'll just slip stitch just as we get in round to the side, so we don't have to go up, we don't have to work on that bit just yet. There we go, pop that round the back. Right, that should be okay. Okay, so yeah, what I want to do now is just with the shade 3, start in, hang on, so start in sort of part way through. So there's the dark section of the nose that we did. So I want to go from about here, about there, sort of halfway on that section that we built up with shade 3. And we're just going to join it here. I'm going to build it up there. So, right. So straight into the next stitch across with a single crochet, single crochet again, and again, single. And what we're doing now on this is, see the little V there? We're going to be bridging that gap just to make it look nicer, blend in. There we go. So that's a half double crochet, half double crochet again, yarn over, and let's do, sorry, I just whacked my camera and my light. Yarn over, double crochet as you get into that middle point, yarn over. I'm doing another one in that middle point, a double crochet, and then I can hopefully lean it across. There's a little bit of a gap. I'm going to lean it across and try and pull that in so that it, yeah. So you see how that's looking? So that's what I want to do. So we'll cut that. There we are. Pull it round. There we go. So there we go. I like that. Now I can use shade 4, the darker shade. The lightest of the darkest. That's not true actually, because I suppose that's... Oh, never mind. Right, so get your shade 4, which should match this shade here, okay? Now, what we're going to do is, I don't know, the highest point that it comes out next to the mouth, that's where I'm going to join it. So I'll just move it up a little bit now, just so you can see. Here we go. So again, this is going to be the similar thing. We're going to be treating this little dip there as the part that we need to bridge. So I'm just going to add my shade 4. I'm going straight into the next one with a single crochet. In the next one, another single, and a single again, and another single. Yarn over. Let's do a half double crochet. Yarn over, double crochet in the next, and another double crochet next to it. That's it. Keep going. I'm getting close to that little dip now by there. So I'm going to do a double crochet in there. Move that out of my way. Now I might have to lean it across again. So I might do, so literally where the two colours are meeting there, I'm popping another double crochet in. And then, yeah, I'm going to lean it, and I'm skipping roughly 2 stitches, and I'm going to pull the yarn together. So that last double crochet is leaning against those stitches. And then I can cut, pull through, and then carry on building that up. Oops, I just pulled it out then. Hang on. There. I might need to knot that, so I'm going to just knot that at the back. Look at this. Woo. There we go. Lovely. Right. Yeah, so that's where we just joined it. I'm going to sort of work back so far, and about there is where I'm going to join the same colour and start, yeah, just filling in this section until I get to there. So shade 4 again. So join it on. In the next one, I'm just going straight into a single. I'm going to do another single, do a couple of them down here. Another single. Okay, half double crochets as I'm getting closer to that point. So that's where we left off earlier. So a double crochet, and see that connecting connecting section that we did. I'm just going to pop my hook in there underneath it and do a double crochet there, and then I'm just going to carry on now. So double crochet again, and I might bring them down. So half double crochet. I just dropped them all, sorry. Half double crochet. Hang on, there we go. Half double crochet again. Keep on going. Half double crochet. Half double crochet. Now, if we just check how we're looking. Right, so you can see here there's going to be another like point where we need to bridge. So I'm going to go to that point anyway. So let's yarn over and half double crochet, half double crochet again, and one more. It's literally where we joined it at an earlier point, like that. So I'm going to pop a half double crochet in there, maybe another one, so 2, and then lean it across and stretch it, maybe skipping sort of 2 stitches there and going into that one to slip stitch, and I'm going to cut it there. There we go. So just got to take your time and gradually build it up row by row. Let's continue with shade 4, and we're just going to carry on filling this section. So just going to go back to where we sort of started off on this part, sort of roughly here. That's where I'm going to be joining it. And I'm going to try and make my way from here right the way to there, right the way across. Yeah, so I'm going straight into the next stitch with a single crochet, and the next one I'm doing another single, and then I'm going half double crochet and half double crochet again, half double crochet in the next one, and then I might just switch it up and go into double crochets and keep going now with my double crochets until I get close to this section here. So double crochets, make sure it's lying flat and you're not putting too many stitches in. Okay, here we go. Keep going. Oops. Right, as you get in closer, which I am here, I'm just gonna, double crochet it. I think I can just get away with doing double crochets and just leaning it across again. So yeah, double crochet again, double crochet, but I'm not going to go on, I'm not going to crochet on this thicker section there, because so I'm going to go one more, and that's in that connecting slip stitch that we did, and now I'm going to lean it across. I'll just do that one more time just to, although we've done it lots of times now, haven't we, this? So we're going to lean it across and pull it like so. There we go. And cut that off. And just hide it around the back. Okay, so we'll leave this side for now and we'll carry on now with the left side of the cheek. So let's have a quick look at how we can build this up. Right, so I think we should do something similar to what we did on this side, which is work on this section here and then fill or bridge the gaps until we can start going like that. So let me just turn the work around. Okay, so to start with, let's use, let's get some of our greens. It's got a bit of fluff on there, get that off. No, yeah, right, what we'll do, we'll start with our green, so not the neon, the normal green. And let's just start. Okay, so attach it here to the side. And I'll just zoom in for you. Just a little bit, there we go. Right, chain one, and then let's go into the side with a, well, to the next one with a single crochet. And a half double crochet. I've got to get back into the swing of things now. I've had a little break in between section 1 and this part. So we've got a double crochet here, and then another double crochet, and I'm going to do another double crochet in that same stitch, and then keep on going. Let's do a double crochet there and another one. I'm going to do 2 in that one. Now you might feel you don't need to put 2 in, but yeah, I felt like my work needed it. So there we go. Right, here we go, carry on, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. Now I want to join the neon green, so get that, and let's yarn over with the 2 yarns. Here we go. So yarn over with the 2 colours, and I'm going in for a double crochet. There's 1, and again double crochet, and another one, double crochet, another one in the same one I'm going to do. Here we go, double crochet in there as well. That's 2. Right, yeah, keep on going, I think. So in the next one, double crochet, sorry, again, double crochet, and as I'm getting closer to where this part starts, I'm going to probably lean it across and attach. Let me see. So that's my double crochet again there. Let me just have a look. Yeah, so where I joined the 2 colours from this section, I'm going to pop a double crochet in as well. And oh, I don't know. No, I'm going to go down now and crochet up this section here. So I'm going to go into this bit there and do a half double crochet. Oh, just about got them 2 bits through. And then next to it, a single. Actually, next to it, I'm not going to do a single. I'm going to do a slip stitch. How about that? Try that again, because it didn't quite come through then. Oh, and I've pulled the grey. Sorry, wait a second. And just pull that out my way. And here we go, 3rd time lucky slip stitch. There we go. And then we'll cut that and pull through. And then just tuck that behind. Right, okie dokie, let me just have another look. So think I want to bridge this gap here, and I'm thinking that it should be, let me just think, what did I do here? It's got to be a green and a grey, I think, before I start going into grey. So I might go, yeah, I might go with my my neon green, and I'm going to join it with that. This shade was shade, was it shade 3 or 4? Let me just double check. Shade 3, sorry, there it is, shade 3. So your neon green and your shade 3. Yeah, and we'll crochet with the 2 strands together, and just I don't know actually, maybe just a couple of stitches. Right, hang on, here we go, let's just join it here. Right, so that's where I've joined it. Now go straight into the next one with a single crochet, and then in the next one another single crochet, oh, I have to do that again. And then another single, and then another single, and then where I joined it there, I'm just going to pop another single crochet in there as well, and then just slip stitch into the side. Ooh, God, just about. Let me just try that again. Oh my goodness, hang on. There we are. I don't know whether that, I'm going to redo the, so I'm going to redo that single crochet because it just came out, and then slip stitch into the side of that grey. If it will do it, come on. Yes. Oh, I need more patience. Right, here we go. Right, let me just flip it around and have a quick look. I'll stitch that up later, that gap. So let me see. So about here, this is where I'm going to just go for just the grey now. So I'm going to use my shade 3 and join it here. So I'm just going to use this shade to bridge that V section here, or that V there, you know, I want to get it across there. So straight into the next stitch with a single, yarn over, let's go into a half double crochet, yarn over, double crochet, and again double crochet, and we'll go right into that V, that point there. So keep going till you make it to that point with your double crochets. Hang on, almost there. Oh, actually, I think so. I've gone as there's a slight gap here, but what we were doing on the other side, we were kind of just pulling a bit, weren't we? Depending, you could put another stitch in there, but I don't think I'm going to. So I'm going to just lean it across and slip stitch to pull that section together like that. Yeah, I think it's chunky enough to hide that little gap, I think. It's only when you sort of pull it like this that you can see them, but we can we can just give it a little stitch from behind when we've got a few extra minutes. Right, okay, so I want to just let's work on this section here. Right, so get your green yarn. I know I keep repeating myself, but not the neon green, which should be matching this colour that you use for this section. So, right, okay. I'm going to leave this gap here. I just want to work this section here. I'll figure out that bit another time. So we did a couple of black and green together here. So just sort of come down a bit from there. And I'm going to attach this green by there. So chain, how many do you want to chain? Because it can be quite, yeah, we'll do chain 2. And then we're going to skip the next stitch and go straight into a half double crochet, yarn over, double crochet, yarn over, double crochet, yarn over, double crochet, just pulling that, yeah, okay, double crochet in the next one, and then in the same one I'm going to do a half double crochet and then go back down in the next one to a single crochet, skip one and slip stitch in the next. Oops, hang on, slip stitch, there we go, just to make that sit nice. There we go. Pop it around the back. Right. So, oops, hang on. So then around about here, we're gonna join it again, that same colour. Chain 1, in the next stitch do a single, in the next one do a half double crochet, half double crochet again in the next one, half double crochet in the next one, and I'm just going to do a single by there and then pull it flat with a slip stitch. Just finish that bit by there. There we go. Right. So we're just going to use shade 2 and 3 together for a couple of stitches underneath this section here, attaching to this dark, well, to this shade 3 there. So if we join it about here, I think that'll be okay. And then pull it through. Okay, so straight into the next stitch with a single crochet. In the next one, another single. Single in the next one. And another single going into that bit there. And then in there as well, single, just sticking with singles until you can, yeah, then I'm going to sort of ignore this section, lean across and just slip stitch. Hang on, if I can get the 2, there we go. Right, just about got that thing through. Right, so let's just cut that. Right. Pull that through to the back. Right, so that was 2 and 3. So I'm going to keep using shade 2 and 3 together, And what I want to do is just fill in this section here with those two colours until we pass this point here. So this is shade 2 there. This is shade 3. And I want to just do shade 2 and 3 together before we just use shade 2 to fill this section. Because all that there is going to be all this section here is going to be shade 2. So I just want to bridge that gap with a 2 a minute just to blend it. So joining it about there and getting the 2 colours again, 2 shades, sorry. And we'll just bridge that little gap there. So pull it through. So straight into the next one with a single crochet. Single crochet in the next. Yarn over. Let's do half double crochet. Half double crochet again. Whoops. Oh my goodness, this is so fiddly. Right, here we go. Right, double crochet in the next one. Double crochet in the next. And then as I've got to that, worked my way to that little V point, yeah, see, I might just pull it across, because using the 2 strands of yarn is quite thick, so we've got a little bit of movement where we can just sort of stretch it across. So I'm going to lean it across and then pop my hook in to do a slip stitch. Hang on again. Oh, nope. I'm only doing a slip stitch, so you've probably done yours by now. Ugh, again. Oh my goodness, it's so annoying. It's annoying me. Right, here we go. Oh my word. I'm going to lose my mind. Right, here we go. Oh, okay, I don't care. I've got one. That'll do. I'm going to cut that. Pull it through. And then just tuck that behind. There we go. Right, so you can see here that I've got 2 more stitches there in that dark shade, in the darker colour. So I just need to a couple more stitches, maybe from this point, to bring me to there, so that I can then just carry on with the one shade then, which is shade 2. And I can't wait, because it's driving me bonkers with these 2 thick yarns together on my 2mm hook. Patience is wearing thin. Urgh. Right, so pull it in about where I am there. Okay, so in the next one, go straight in for a single crochet. And then you can see where it's a bit weird. I've got my little gap there, so I'm going to just do a single crochet in that gap. There we are. Single crochet into that stitch there. So I'm on that shade 3 now. But you keep going if you've got more stitches to get to or to get over than mine, okay? So just bridge the gap. Go over the colours, you know, so make sure, anyway, blah. Right, okay, I've got another single crochet there. Now, I've got enough room there to pull it across and slip stitch, yeah? So now I've made it where I'm finally getting to shade 2, and that sort of covers up the dark shade there, and now I can just carry on with shade 2 on its own, which is going to be lovely. See, I can't even do it now. Right, here we go. Here we go. Here, right, slip stitch, come on. Yes, kind of. Go pull it. Oh, finally. Is it? No, I've still... That'll do. There we go. Right, so, and I can cut that. Oh, gosh. Right, and pull it around the back. There. So let me just that might need a bit of knotting. There we go. I hope that made sense. So there. So now I can just use shade 2 to basically fill all of this section here. It's a big section. And I'm going to start it from this point there by the green. So yeah, oh thank goodness, I'm looking forward to this bit. So there's going to be a lot of we're seeing this as a bit of a valley, and we're going to be making our way across. We're probably going to come so far and lean again, like what we always do. So yeah, there we go. And so I've just attached it here. Now single crochet into the next, yarn over, half double crochet. Oh, this is better with the one. Double crochet in the next, and now I'm going to work my doubles all the way across until all the way to the, you can kind of sort of gauge where the deepest point of that valley is, yeah? So that's about there for me, so I'm going to go, let's get all the way to there. So you might have a few more stitches to do than me, or less even, but just wait for me when you get to that point. Double crochets all the way in. So I'm almost there. Here we go. Yeah, couple more. So one there. Now, so let me just decide on what we do for the best. I think when you get to that deepest point, pop another double crochet in the same space, and let's just lean it across to slip stitch. Yeah, like that. I think that's going to be the neatest way to do it. So we'll do that, cut that, and do it again and again until we fill it. I'm just gonna, do you see that little bit of a loop there? Oops, made it worse. I'm just gonna tie it at the back because it's gonna bug me. Like that, I'll do. Right. Oops. Okay. Right. And let's just carry on. Yeah, we've got lots of room here to do some big stitches. Okay, about there I'm going to add it with my shade 2 again. So straight in to the next stitch with a single, and then I'm going to go up with my half double crochet, and then oops, and then the next one a double crochet. And again, let's keep on going now. I'm going to do double crochets all the way along until roughly here, which is about the deepest part of the of our dip. Okay, so if you get yourself to your point by there, and just hang on for me. So we'll just keep going with our double crochets. Oh, hang on. Yep, I'm almost there. Double crochet again there. Now I'll do one there, and then I'm gonna do one more right in that part there. And then just see. So again, play with yours. It's whether, yeah, I don't need to do another, I don't need to double up then in that one. So look, it's fine. So I'm going to just lean it across, and if it's pulling on yours too much, you do another one in there. And I'm just going to, but I'm fine. So I'm just doing that, and it's laying nice and flat. Cut it. And yeah, just repeat basically until it's a bit smoother and not so much of a like a dip. And you can still see it, you can still see it like that, yeah? So this is now the next point we need to get to. Right, let's join our grey again, probably around about there. So single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, and then you know the drill. Double crochets all the way to that section, or the deepest section, and just, yeah, we'll do exactly the same, I think. So keep on going, double crochets. Okay, I'm just about there, I would say. And yeah, so just repeating what I just said. If you feel the need for a second stitch in the same space, do it now, or just see how it feels. Mine is fine again. So lean it across and just, yeah, slip stitch to join. There we go. Really is no secret to it, is there? This is the way I've always done it, but I've gotten better with it. Yeah, I think when I first started, I used to go down like that and then just keep trying to crochet up it by, yeah, and it just would end up just not working. You'd end up with something like this and it'd be just too many stitches. So you just got to skip a ton and attach, and it works really well. Here we go again. Right. I mean, I can do more up here starting from there, but I'll wait until I fill this gap. So I'm going to just join there, which is about one stitch up from where we just joined on the last row. So straight into the next one with a single, and the same thing, we'll do half double and then a double crochet and meet at that deepest point again. So work your way across with the double crochets and do the same thing again, okay? So I'm at that middle point, and I'm just going to lean across and slip stitch. There we go. And if you ever wondering why I don't turn my work, it's because when I do turn it, you can see that I've turned it and it ends up making like little ridges. This doesn't look right to me anyway, but I don't know, maybe some people do turn it. But when I finished my first ever crochet portrait, I was turning my work on sections like this, bigger sections that had the same color, but the final piece just didn't look right. It was okay, I was happy with it, but it didn't look right. So I'm joining here, which is 1 stitch up from where we joined roughly, and we're going to do the same again. But you can see that low point is getting short, is making this side shorter, which is great, which is what we want, but that's still the point we're going to be meeting at. So same again, straight into the next one with a single, half double, and then double crochets all the way to that dip. So where I did that slip stitch, I'm going to pop a stitch in there, a double crochet. And then, I'm going to lean across to do my slip stitch. And you can just test it by, I can tell by how that's lying, that isn't affecting the position of the eye, the nose, and it's not curling it, it's fine. But if it's not looking or sitting right for you, it might mean you just need to do another stitch. So just, I'm sure, you'll figure it out. Right, okay, we're getting there. I'm going to carry on. The dip is getting very small now, which is great. So I'm going to just keep going with it until I can go all the way from here and all the way around, actually. So let's just join it there, and then straight into the next one with a single, half double crochet, and into our doubles, and then keep on going until you get to that little dip again and do the same thing. And I'm gonna, that's that slip stitch there, see the little gap, I'm pulling it a bit. I'm gonna do my next double crochet in there, and then I'm gonna lean across, I'm skipping about 2 and pulling it so it lies nice next like that. Cuts. Right. Okay. We're looking really cool. So that's it for today's tutorial. But what I'd like you to do ready for next for the next part is just stitch any gaps that you see. All right, go around with your darning needle and just sort of close these areas up. Okay, and then and I think on the next one we'll work on getting the shape of her face right so it doesn't look so weird.